Alright, Salakia. Trying to see where I was at. I was interrupted by a demon. Yes, it was right here. It said the story that may seem to only affect farmers, but you will feel the effects of it. There is a global shortage of fertilizer that will drive up food prices and lower crop sizes, due to the sown places being unsown. They ain't gonna have a scarcity of sowing. They ain't gonna be able to sow them seeds no more because there's a scarcity of it, man. This won't resolve quickly or easily, showing you that it's not gonna get better. This is one of the arrows that Yahweh Bahashim Yahushua is shooting upon Babylon the Great, upon the earth. You know what I'm saying? And it ain't gonna resolve until Yahushua come. It ain't gonna resolve until we destroy this place, man. Until it destroy after 2/3, destroy this place. You know what I'm saying? Crash this system. It ain't gonna resolve until Yahushua come back, hits his place with 200 thermonuclear missiles, beam up his elect. Before he hits the top with 200 thermonuclear missiles alongside with his laser beams of the chariots, deliver his elect, which ones are going to be for surviving the famine, the scarcity of food, because all the little bits of food is left going to be going to them. You know what I'm saying? And then he's going to put these nations in subjection. Then there will be no more famines and plagues being sent upon the earth. Because there's a reason plagues are sent. Plagues are sent because of the wickedness. As it's reading Sirach 40:9, death, famine, plagues, the scourge, and the sword, all of these are sent for amendment. I mean, Salaki, not that. It's all of these are created for the evil. Let me get that real quick, because I'm butchering it so bad. This is Sirach chapter 40, verse 9. Death and bloodshed, strife and sword, calamities, famine, tribulation, and the scourge. These things are created for the wicked, and their sakes came the flood. They're created for the wicked, not the righteous, the wicked. So we back in here. It says prices for the ingredients that go into synthetic fertilizer have in some cases tripled since the start of the planned Trimic, which is the name of it. Several compounding problems contribute to the shortage, including the Russian invasion of Ukraine, supply chain issues caused by storms, and high natural gas prices. Salaki, I'm just reading that. Several compounding problems contribute to the shortage. So these are the problems, compounding problems. So they go into another, just contributing to the shortage. The Russian invasion of Ukraine, because the supply of wheat. Supply chain issues caused by storms and high natural gas prices. Now, what does high natural gas prices got to do with the crops? This is what high natural gas prices got to do with the crops. Like we just said, how is the food that's getting put in the trucks going to get one place to another? By them trucks. Now, them trucks, if the gas too high, you know what I'm saying, local put the spirit upon them truckers, they don't want to drive. And if gas get too high, they really not going to be driving, man. Gas, here it is $5 now. It done jumped up to $5. And them truckers, they complain about gas back when it was $3. How much more now? They really don't want to drive. And they probably don't even want to drive from state to state. They'll just drive domestic travel from Dallas to Houston. You know what I'm saying? Places like that. They want to drive state from state. Then you got the Russian invasion because of the wheat. And even I was watching this dude, he's called Full Spectrum. He said that Russia's plan is to not to use solitary on the west, because we're in the west pretty much. Russia wants to deprive us of our resources pretty much. That's how they're going to get us. And that's all according to the word of Yahweh Bahashim Yahushua, bringing that plague of famine upon this place because of his wickedness, man. And this is, look at the price trend for the hydros, Mamanoa, something like that, a key fertilizer ingredient. And you just see it's the red one. And this was in 2021. skyrocketed. So how high is it gonna be by the end of 2022? Because it skyrocketed like crazy, and it's due to the Lord bringing the plague of famine upon this place, man. Now let's get these scriptures, man. This second Esdras 16. And we're gonna read this and we're gonna jump down. It says, plagues are sent unto you. No, 3. A sword is sent upon you, and who may turn it back? A fire is sent among you, and who may quench it? Plagues are sent unto you, and what is he that may drive them away? We're speaking about one of the plagues that is sent unto this place, sent unto the world right now because of the wickedness, man. Being what? The plague of famine. May any man drive away an hungry lion in the wood, or may anyone quench the fire and stubble when it hath begun to burn? May one turn again the arrow that is shot of a strong archer. This is one of the arrows the Lord is shooting. The Lord is holding like a whole bunch of plagues. He holding 5 arrows and he shot all of them at once. And who gonna stop it? The mighty Lord sent the plagues, and who is he that can drive them away? And I mean, if you think about what it has said, it is quickly and it's not gonna be easily solved because the Lord is sending these plagues. It ain't gonna be solved until their plagues go and do what they're supposed to do. Now let's jump down to verse 18. The beginning of sorrows and great mourning, the beginning of famine and great death, the beginning of wars, and the power shall stand in fear, the beginning of evils, which means bad times. What shall I do when these evils, bad times shall come? Which we already know, according to the Lord told us, he's telling us what us to do. He said, serve me and I will keep you from these bad times, man. Psalms 91, Psalm 34 and 7, Psalms 33 and 18 and 19. You know what I'm saying? Isaiah 65. And you got countless more scriptures. Revelation 3 and 10, because you kept the word of my patience, I will keep thee. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. It says, behold, in Isaiah 33 and 6, man. But it said, behold, the famine. It's like, behold, famine and plague, tribulation and anguish are sent as scourges for amendment. And we just read those things are sent for the wicked. So these are sent for the wicked to turn from his ways. For you to see these things, these plagues coming upon Babylon the Great, upon the various parts of the earth. And the prophets to tell you why these plagues are coming, because the Lord is bringing his wrath. And if you take heed to the gospel, you Israelites, of course, you come back to the obedience of the scriptures, you won't be a part of these plagues. But a lot of you niggas are denying it. So you're going to be all entangled with the plagues, man. You're going to be buddy-buddy with the plagues. And the ultimate plague, you're going to be buddy-buddy with them 200 thermonuclear missiles with the laser beam from the chariots also. But for all these things, they shall not turn from their wickedness. So none of you niggas ain't going to listen no way. Nor be always mindful of the scourges. Behold, victuals shall be so good cheap upon the earth, that they shall think themselves to be in good case. And even then shall evils grow upon earth, sword, famine, and great confusion. For many of them that dwell upon the earth shall perish of famine, which we're getting, and other escape the hunger that shall the sword destroy. And that was it right there, man. Many will perish of famine. Many of them that dwell upon earth shall perish of famine, and the other that escape the hunger shall the sword destroy. So the ones that escape the hunger, it's talking about you wicked niggas. It's not talking about the elect. They're supposed to escape the hunger because they're being preserved through it all. But you wicked niggas, you're not supposed to escape it. And if the Lord allow you to get over the hunger, he's going to get you with the missiles because he's not missing. He's shooting, he's not missing his target, man. And we pretty much just reading right here how the famine is being brought forth, man. Now this is Ezekiel. I want to get to Ezekiel 14:13. We'll be off on this one. Son of man, when the land sinneth against me and trespasses grievously, which we see happening, Job 9:20, for the earth is again to the hands of the wicked, the physical counterpart of Satan, Shaitan, the adversary, adverse, which is this devil is the adverse towards the scriptures. Then will I stretch out my hand upon it, and I will break the staff, the staff of bread thereof. And when you think about the Lord's hand, you think about Yahweh Shah, because Yahweh Shah is the one sending these plagues, man. But then when I stretch out my hand upon it, and I will bring the staff of the bread thereof, and I will send famine upon it, and I will cut off man and beast from it. So if the land trespasses against the Lord, he's going to break the staff of the famine, staff, which means pretty much strength. Staff of the bread, which means strength, so it's going to mean famine. which we're reading about that famine crisis, food shortages, because they weren't just talking about food shortages this year. They were talking about food shortages way back in 2022. And it's just getting worse and worse and worse. Let's get the next verse. It says, though these three men, which are the elect, Noah, Daniel, and Job, were in it, they should deliver but their own souls by righteousness, said the Lord thy power. So when the Lord said those that escaped the hunger, the sword destroy, he's not referring to his elect. Because these are the men that escaped it. But they didn't get destroyed by the sword because they were serving Yahweh by Hashem Yahushua. But yeah, Lord will is edifying. That the pounds for the Yahweh by Hashem feed you lamb and she's of Yahweh by Hashem, man. You see, you got the plague of famine, man. The plague of famine is getting worse and worse and worse. It's getting stronger and stronger and stronger, man. And you brothers keep serving Yahweh by Hashem, we'll be preserved through it all. Call Allah Yahweh by Hashem Yahushua by Hashem Kakadash. Lord and feed you lamb and she's of Yahweh by Hashem Yahushua, man. And don't fear for these things, man. We should be rejoicing at these plagues because this is all the process of Lord destroying this place so he can raise up that righteous kingdom, which is for the Israelites, man. Until I'm going to say shalom as you see it fucked up.